My name is Doug Bennett. I'm a financial advisor based in the UK. I'm a member of the $1 Million Round Table and have been for a number of years. I was looking for something that was going to help my fellow MDRT members to achieve better prospecting and better closing. And a number of his strategies, including telling stories to connect with clients, really sort of resonated with me. Dealing with Matt in the run-up to the conference was pure pleasure. He adhered to all of the deadlines, was one of the early responders to all of our requests for information, was most helpful. We had a number of phone calls, which obviously with time differences were difficult to arrange, but we managed to do that. And I found him sort of to be the consummate professional. We had 8 translators from various different countries. Matt sort of brought up the fact that, many of the countries speak at different paces, and he was able to tailor it to and was aware of the paces required in the different countries, which was an eye-opener for me because it just made my job a whole lot easier, because he was able to say, right, well, for this language, we need to be running at this pace, in which case I will just adjust accordingly. And this was something that, I dealt with 6 other speakers and none of them had brought that to my attention. So this was a real eye-opener for me and, demonstrates his true professionalism. Life assurance professionals, okay. What we can do is very, very complicated. Our presentations can be full of acronyms and in-house speak, which really doesn't make its way through to clients and help their understanding of what we're trying to achieve. Matt's use of storytelling, connectivity with our clients was just so much better as a result of being able to tell a story about how you help somebody with life insurance, with an investment. And as a consequence of that, jargon just fell away and the clients could understand exactly what you were saying and were easily able to make a decision to go ahead with you. Storytelling is an absolute universal language, and that came across very, very well. And the room was packed. Matt was inundated with questions afterwards. I had to leave him there while the queue of 100 people were there waiting to take their photo with him and ask him questions. We had Matt do sort of an English speaking one predominantly, and then also, as I say, a very highly translated one. Even though it was translated, he seemed to stir up the audience within the Asian contingent. They had the much, much longer queue to speak to him afterwards. He was available and we sort of picked up on extra stuff afterwards from his questions, and that was very, very helpful. He did sort of go close to the top of my list of people that I wanted on board because, being 30 years in the business, being a reasonable success, I felt that this was a message that needed to be got out to the main world. If you're considering Matt for a presentation, our industry is predominantly life assurance salespeople, but the stories and the storybook concept is transferable across all industries. So, with his professionalism, his ability to adapt, I could see no reason why you wouldn't want to consider him for any one of your presentations. I'd be more than happy to work with him again in the future and have no doubt in recommending him to my peers for that opportunity to speak on the MDRT main platform.